And it'll be the Kings off the tip. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's James in at the 3. Pass to O'Neal. SGA against Wembanyama. Here's SGA. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And here's Curry. This one for 3. Not going to go that time. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3, James. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now, here's James. 2 points. That one goes.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Curry. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And it's Sacramento's ball. James outside. Crafty move. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist by James.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by James. And here's Curry for 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Pippen, and the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry, unloads, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Pippen right side. James up top, covered by Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by James, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Curry, and it's blocked by SGA.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
The Cavaliers leading. Wembanyama, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3 ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Here's Mutombo.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's James. Clock at 6. Here's Pippen. Nails it from 3. Pippen's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Wembanyama finds Leonard. And there's the lob. James against Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Leonard, puts up a deep 3. It's good!
finish it.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo!
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. We've got LeBron James, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2. Now, here is James. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Now here's Curry, defended by Pippen. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. From the wing. Again, Cleveland scores.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Pippen left side. Out to James. Back to Pippen. Shoots over Curry, and the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 7 points in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry, and there's a 3-second violation. Kings trail by 3. Pippen with it. He's got 7. Outside, SGA. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Now here's Leonard from deep. Can't get it to drop. SGA deciding where to go with it. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here are the Cavaliers now. Leonard passes to Wembanyama. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Leonard against James. Leonard just muscles his way in.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Pippen, pass to James. From downtown, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Curry looking it over. Shot clock at 6. He's feeling it. Hauled in by the Kings.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Mutombo. SGA against Curry. And here's James. .19-footer. And he can't bank that one in. The Cavs trailing. Wembanyama, pass to Curry. Here's the three. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Great find there from the big man, Wemby.
Pass to James. Outside for SGA. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. From behind the arc. Curry with another miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's scoreless. Pass to Leonard. And the jumper from the wing offline. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sacramento on top, up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Stephen Curry is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Here's SGA after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Cavaliers pull it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Curry. Back to Wembanyama. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. O'Neal on the wing. It's stolen by James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Okay, Bron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from James.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Both free throws good from James. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Curry. 4-3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
James can't get it to go.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Still no points. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside, SGA. Pippen outside. SGA, he's open. Gets a very good look and converts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Leonard outside. Back to Curry. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pippen, pass to James. Outside, SGA. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Wembanyama, pass to Curry. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first points of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And another miss by Sacramento. And here comes Cleveland. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. The 3 from Wembanyama. Mutombo with a rebound. And so here's Sacramento. Here's Pippen. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Wembanyama, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. Right side, Wembanyama fires from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Pippen, pass to SGA. Back to Pippen. And there's the rejection. Wembanyama with it. Now Pippen defending. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 24 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 9. And James responds with a triple.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Leonard passes to Wembanyama. Leonard outside. And Cleveland another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Let me hear you
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Mutombo in at the power forward position. SGA from distance.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Outside Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here's Pippen. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Curry over Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry's shot is off. SGA passes to Chamberlain. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's on Stephen Curry.
Team foul. At the line for the Kings, Wilt Chamberlain. One shot.
One shot.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Wembanyama, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. Lets the three fly. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
The Kings call timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mutombo. Here's Chamberlain. 5 on the clock. Pulls it in from the elbow. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Wembanyama, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a three. No. And here's Pippen. James. Oh, off target from downtown. In traffic, Curry puts it in.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
The Kings trailing. James outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, he can't hit it.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Curry outside. Outside Wembanyama. Leonard on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Curry. And the three misses. And here are the Kings now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Now James. And he gets it from 15.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Leonard up top. Check by James. Now Leonard puts up the tray. Oh, it's off. James against Leonard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now James. To take the lead.
See, right there, you know you have to foul LeBron James because you just have no chance to stop him.
Shoot two.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Unable to get the second one.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Here's Curry. He launches. Oh, no good. Hip it outside. Now James. Oh, it's off target. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The three is off.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
James, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The Kings call timeout. Wembanyama against James. Unloads. Oh, he missed the jumper. Misses the three. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Pippen. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the center position, locking down the middle. And Cleveland has possession. Now Wembanyama. Curry with it. Two on the clock from deep. Another chance, and he cashes it in on the layup.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
James outside, lets loose for three. The three ball is down.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Time here, just over a minute into overtime. And that's in.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Now James. Shot from 12. LeBron, a smooth operator inside. Here's Curry. Well, overtime basketball, about a minute and a half played. Outside SGA. Deflected. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Leonard against James. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Curry. Screen by O'Neal. Clock at 6. No good. The Kings leading. It's stolen. Curry against SGA. Oh, he jammed it. The Kings call timeout. takes a three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
He makes the first of three, and that ties this game up. He makes the second free throw, and that gives him a lead. Good on the third free throw. So he ends up 2 for 3. Wembanyama, yes sir, with the three.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's James. Banks it home. Big shot.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Okay, everyone, let's get up and get loud for some T-shirts. Fans, get loud. Free T-shirts are coming your way if you're in the loudest section. Let's hear it.
One second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a three. Can't get the three. Oh, missed on the tray. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. And here's Pippen. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now James. Just 5 to shoot. From long range. It's off. Wembanyama against James. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Now James. James double teamed. For three. Oh, it doesn't go.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. James with a steal. Here we go. Sacramento on the fast break. Freight train coming. LeBron gets to the rim.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
Leonard up top. Yes, sir! That one goes! Here's James. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds it.
Leonard.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Kawhi Leonard.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead.
And you know, guys, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's James. It's tipped. Fires the three. Great hustle, Leonard.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Pippen outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now Leonard. Leonard double team. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
We got this. We got this.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you got to hit your free throws.
Timeout called, Sacramento. There's 42 seconds left in the second overtime period. Leonard against SGA. Beyond the arc. That misses. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Leonard looking over the floor. Oh, it misses.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They trail by 6. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Cleveland winning this one. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. LeBron James is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Shaq in at the 5 spot. And they pick up 2.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wembanyama. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Kings ball.
Now here's Leonard. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
SGA kicks to Pippen. Back to SGA. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Curry looking it over. Pass to LeBron. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one is good. James has got 5 now.
Yeah, it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a 3-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Mutombo. SGA on the wing. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Here's Curry. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
3 on the clock. A 3 from Wembanyama. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Pass to James. Back to Curry. Over Pippen. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. A 3-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
James, no good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And it's Pippen missing. Charlotte trailing. Curry way outside. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Leonard the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Pippen. James defending. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now, here is O'Neal. Scoreless thus far. And the basket by Curry.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers in unbelievable feel and touch.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Leonard. Pass to Pippen. And that one is off. Great D that time from James. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play.
Dikembe Mutombo.
It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. So it's LeBron James making things happen for Charlotte. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's James. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. Pippen's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. LeBron passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry launches it. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. Bounce pass Pippen. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That fall. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving in.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Inside. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. The Kings leading. Pippen outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pippen's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Pass to Curry to end the run. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
SGA passes to Mutombo. Here's Leonard. Uncovered. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Curry against Pippen. Curry can't get it to go. And here now the Kings. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Back to Pippen. Pass to Leonard. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. Hornets trail by 4. Curry passes to LeBron. Curry setting the pick for James. Poked away. Wembanyama. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Pippen. Back to SGA. And the Kings another 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
James wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .114 left in the first half. Wembanyama finds James. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 5. Curry outside. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
LeBron outside. Curry, a screen on Leonard. Back to Curry. Off the run. Curry from 3.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fires the 3. Again, Curry missing. Pass to SGA. Chamberlain with a screen on James. High post Chamberlain.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of this one.
At the line for your Kings, Wilt Chamberlain. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And so it's the Sacramento Kings bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 7-point differential. Mutombo is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Pippen. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Pippen. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Curry to the rim. Oh, Shaq climbs the ladder.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 7th assist in the game. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so it's Charlotte with it, trailing here by 8. Ron right side. Curry on the wing. Defended by Pippen. Step back shot. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds here tonight. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys, back over to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
The kick out to LeBron. A 3 from Wembanyama. Sacramento grabs the miss. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pippen the pass to SGA. Mutombo dishes to Leonard. And the rejection by Wembanyama. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they double up James. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama passes to Curry. Trying to break that ice cold streak. Offensive rebound and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Sacramento leading by 8. Pass to Pippen. Up to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. Murray finds James. Wembanyama outside. And the Hornets miss again. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Pippen dishes to Leonard. The tray. Here's Chamberlain. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And, you know, you hear a lot about Wilt's size, but really it's the coordination and the athleticism that allows him to dominate the game in so many areas.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Wilt Chamberlain, 1 shot.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Curry passes to James. There's a good screen. Outside for Curry. Charlotte again missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Chamberlain. Tries the hook. That one goes. Count it. Chamberlain got the lead up to 13 now for Sacramento.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
The drive by James. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of the 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Chamberlain with a screen on Abdul-Jabbar. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 10.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Kings ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-4 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. They've got James. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wembanyama in at the 3 spot.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Outside Pippen. Outside SGA. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. SGA's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
LeBron is screen on Pippen. Curry can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hornets trail by 20. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Here we go, fans. It's your Sacramento Kings great team.
Curry against Pippen, and the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Wembanyama looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Pippen with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Looking to end his cold spell. And Curry with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Curry outside. The long shot, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Curry against Pippen. Releases from 15. He misses the putback. Hornets trail by 16. Here's O'Neal. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Curry against Pippen. Here's SGA. O'Neal there for the rebound.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy's a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Timeout called by the Kings. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Women's foul. Victor Wembanyama. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Kings, Wilt Chamberlain taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Hornets trail by 16. Now Wembanyama. Now Curry. And it's blocked by Chamberlain.
Second violation. Kings ball.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
for Sacramento now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Curry against Pippen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal there for the rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from way outside. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down. And Sacramento has possession. Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. And the starting group for Chicago. Kawhi Leonard out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's James, and it's Pippen in at the 2 spot. Durant for 3. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. Tries again. Tipped. And here's James. Leonard outside. Takes the 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by James. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
And SGA has got the ball here for Cleveland. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Beyond the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Leonard passes to Pippen. They set the pick. Shot by Leonard, no good. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by James. Pass to SGA. Now Durant. Leonard defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant inside. Leonard's there. Nice shot by Durant.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
James, right side. The Bulls with another miss. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's SGA. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Now SGA. Pass to Durant. No good that time. Good work defensively by Leonard. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. James, and the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
SGA passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. The 3 is up. O'Neal pulls it in. And so here is Chicago. Leonard finds James. And he's going for the oop here. To the paint. And he He throws it down with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. James outside from the arc. Here's O'Neal. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
And he lobs it up top. Here's Pippen. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And that does it for the first quarter. Chicago ahead. They lead by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Bulls leading by 8. Leonard outside. Lets it fly. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Antetokounmpo. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Pass to Leonard. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No points yet. SGA passes to Durant. And there's a pick. Launches it from deep. Cleveland again missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. James with the ball. Throws it up high. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Durant. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Chicago with a rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard outside. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Antetokounmpo. James with a steal. Here's the break.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Durant from deep three-point land. Rebound by the Bulls. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Pippen. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, so are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back over to you, Brian.
Well, you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Leonard. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Durant finds SGA. Back to Durant. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Leonard passes to Pippen. Now here is James. Antetokounmpo covering, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
.30 seconds left in the second period. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to SGA. Stop the drought, and it's good. 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
James deciding where to go with it. James from distance. Easy work.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Chicago going into the break up 12. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing it.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's Pippen. On the court for the Bulls, we've got LeBron James. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. James, outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And so Durant will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Wembanyama. Leonard outside. Here's James. Antetokounmpo covering. Shot clock at 6. From 9 feet. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to SGA. Pass to Durant. Looking to get back on track. Durant owning the inside.
You want this man holding the ball right here. Durant, he can work under pressure now.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Throw it down on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. James, a screen on SGA. Pass to James. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
And here's Durant. Leonard defending. It's an even 3-on-3 break. James against Antetokounmpo. Oh, there's the alley.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Bulls leading by 12. The drive by Pippen. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's SGA. Antetokounmpo inside. Check by James. Cleveland again missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Antetokounmpo finds Durant. Over Leonard. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
Wembanyama, pass to O'Neal. Blocked! Outside, SGA. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Chicago with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Leonard. And he lobs it up!
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's a screen to the middle. Oh, deflected. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls leading by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's Durant. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Knocked away and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Durant wanting it more.
Well, Durant's scoring instincts are just so strong. Even close defenders can't hold him back.
Leonard on the wing. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Pippen. Now here's Antetokounmpo. What a make! Giannis for 3!
Yeah, Giannis feeling confident. Goes right to the 3 to get those points back.
Wembanyama, high post. Now here's Leonard, guarded by Durant. Leonard inside. Durant's there. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Leonard drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Outside, SGA. James against Antetokounmpo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Wembanyama fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Attention
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's SGA. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
First team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
Chicago leading by 17. James outside. Five to shoot. Here's Leonard. Now James from downtown. Durant with the rebound. Antetokounmpo against James. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open look. That's off.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
James outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Durant. Can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 17. James outside. O'Neal inside. SGA covering. That shot is good by O'Neal. And he's now got the double-double. Now here's SGA. Defended by Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Chamberlain. The open shot by SGA. And it's Chicago with a board. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Pippen pass to Wembanyama. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to James. Over Antetokounmpo. Top of the key jumper, no good. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, LeBron James.